Have you ever wondered how you can actually flatten your stomach or get rid of your big tummy, especially if you have, if like you're a woman or as a man and you want to do it yourself without going to a doctor or without spending so much money? But you can actually make your stomach flattened only by doing some of those things we are going to be talking about in this on this as you watch on with this video. Now, talking about you can do this normally and still maintaining your food. The beauty side of this video is that you can actually do this and still maintain your normal food. Unlike some people that will tell you that, okay, I can't get rid of my stomach, and can I skip this? Can I skip breakfast? Can I skip the? Can't I eat some of this food? No matter the food, only you only need to avoid junks and all this. So these are some of the things. I mean, we are going to talk about all these things. Now let's go straight to the point. If you want to flatten your stomach, if you want to get rid of your pot belly, or if you just want to get your stomach flattened and your tummy and all those things, there are some things you can do, and with still maintaining your normal food, you are still eating the normal quantity of food. I recommended this for somebody, and he actually appreciated it because it works for him. And what are those things you can do? I've streamlined all those things into a very small package, and many of them contain exercise and all these things. You just take them after one after the other. Now, if you want to get rid of your big tummy and you still want to maintain your normal food, I think the first thing you're going to do is that when you wake up in the morning, try to do the plank exercise. Plank exercise, you can start from 30 seconds, 40 seconds, 50 seconds. Everything will not vanish in one day. All this we're talking about will not go. I mean, everything does get vanished in one day or 2 days. But I can tell you that within 2 weeks or 3 weeks, as if you do it consistently, then you are going to have a very good result on this. Now, how do I know? I tested it myself, and there was a time my tummy was getting bigger, and I noticed that what can I do? I've solved the internet, and but plank is also one of my best. So when I wake up in the morning, I try to do 40 seconds, 50 seconds plank exercise. Then immediately after the plank exercise, before I go to the next one, um, the picture. If you don't know what plank is, the picture is just on the screen here, so you see it on the screen, and so you can actually do it for 30 seconds, 40 seconds, 50 seconds of that every day. We do. Then immediately I move out from the plank, then I do sit-ups. I just stay on the chair. Nobody knows. I just wake up in the morning. I do many rounds of sit-ups. I can do once. I can do 10, 15. Before I started with 10, then later I graduated into 15, then later into 20, later into 25. Now I make sure that I do 30. And how do I do 30? I just do the first 20 first or 15. Then I wait a little. I relax. I relax my muscles, my biceps, everything. Then later I continue again. After some, maybe like after 2 or 3 minutes, then I do another 10 just to make sure it's 30. So if you do this every day, combining so I noticed that when I combine plank exercise with sit-ups, I'm getting good results. Then after a while again, after like 2 weeks, I also added something. Before I took my bath in the morning, I also do the skipping without jump rope. Some people believe that it's only when you do skipping, it's only when you do that with jump rope. So I do skipping without jump rope, and then what do? I just skip. I just pretend as if I have a jump rope with me. I skip, because actually you can't do that in the bedroom. And if you're in the bedroom and you're thinking like, okay, how do I swing, make jump rope if you're not outside? Then I did that. Then I was doing that. Sometimes I started with 50, then later I get to 70, 80. But do you know that within the first 2 weeks of adding the skipping, I already some of my shirts that some of those shirts, like, I could not wear because of the tummy, and I noticed that those shirts are actually getting fitted and streamlined. So this also helps me to this that helps me to contain. It's not getting bigger and it's not getting small, but it's not getting even smaller than it wants to be. So all those things I manage them together. So these are I do it every day before, but as soon as I started getting results on the tummy, then I took it very 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 lightly and easy, like my life depends on it. So, and I also recommend it to people. I recommend to people around me, to women, to guys, that, oh, this is what I've been doing and it has been working for me. So when I do that, I tell people, because anything I try, anything I test, and that's what I do. So I don't do any other exercise, just the plank, the sit-ups, and the jump rope, and it has worked wonderfully. But at times, once in a while, if I don't go anywhere, probably in the evening, I try to do 1 or 2 joggings around. I try to jog. I try to do some running, probably once or twice in a week if I have that time, because at times I might be trading or I might be doing some other things. I might go to work, but the one I do most is the one I wake up in the morning. Probably if I wake up around 5:30, 30 minutes, 15 minutes is okay for me to do all those things, and I see the results. That I see a very considerable result in my tummy, so it works for me. And I believe when it works for me, it also works for people that I've recommended to. I've talked about it on my blogs and to the people that have a black tummy. Then all these things, you don't need to see a doctor, you don't need to go to the hospital, you can do something, and they don't even have complications, except if if you have complicated issues that you cannot. So all those things. So getting rid of this big tummy, your big stomach, your post belly, and all those things, and I still maintain my normal food. That's the most interesting part of it, because I noticed that after doing this, I still eat my normal quantity of breakfast. I still eat carbohydrates, cereal, even many times I take soft drinks. And you see, I take even soft drinks every. There was a time during the hot season I take it every day just to chill, and it was not selective, so it's really making me happy, and it's really making it works for me. Is so when it works for me, I need to just share it with my readers. In the morning, let me just recap again. In the morning, just do your plank exercise, go multiple rounds of plank exercise every day. Maybe like 30 seconds, 40 seconds, 50 seconds is okay for you. After the plank exercise, you move to the other side of the bed or the chair, then you do sit-ups 10, 15, 20. Then after the sit-ups, then you do your skipping, your jump rope, and all those things. So when you do this, I'm very sure you begin to see it might not disappear immediately, but within 3, 4, 5 weeks, I think it will disappear. And mind you, there are some other advantages that have been added to this, in the sense that, and what are those advantages? The advantage is that all these three exercises helps you in blood circulation around the body, so it keeps you healthy. It helps eradicate life-threatening diseases like hypertension, like stroke, like cholesterol, and all those things. So apart from doing it for your belly or doing it for weight loss, generally for the body, it also helps you. It keeps you healthy. It eradicates life-threatening disease that might be like a threatening to you. So, and stroke and all those things, nobody is too young. It's not a must to be you're older people to do this. Even as a young guy that goes to work, exercise is very good. So, and so that is that. And once in a while I also do some runnings and joggings, maybe like one or twice, but this one is just my daily routine. This is what I do every day, and I'm not having the tummy is reducing, getting eradicated. And you see the plank exercise, and the sit-ups, and the skipping, they have different roles. They have different roles, and they are really working for the tummy. And not only the tummy, they are also working for the general body, the general weight loss of the body. So if you want to lose weight, because and when I notice that when the tummy is going down, then the other part of the body, like the thigh, like everywhere, is going down. I'm really liking it, because I can wear fine shirts, I can wear all those things. So it can also be your portion, if you understand, and if you just try. So just try, and all those things add values to you. And that's so, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like this post, share this post, and consider. But the beauty one of the beautiful aspects is, the first thing you're going to do is be dedicated, be consistent, that you're going to get results. It's a very bad thing for somebody to tell me, look at this boy, he's very fat, look at his big tummy, and I really don't like it. So I have to search, like, what can I do on my closet that doesn't require too much money, that doesn't get me seeing a doctor because of my time. And I noticed it, and I've been doing it ever since then, and I'm happy about it. So see you in our next video related to this.